Hi friends, it's Miss B here. Welcome back to my channel. Happy hump day. Now, before we begin, if you have not done so already, please take a look at Monday's video. Now, here is today's problem. Feel free to follow along as I read it aloud. Which equation represents the total area in square units of the rectangle below? Now, thinking back to Monday's problem, we know the formula for area would be length times width. Now, this rectangle is slightly different from Monday's rectangles because we have a missing part where we don't know how many square units are in here, which we will find out together. Now, in order to make this problem a little easier to solve, let's just separate this rectangle into two parts, and let's solve for the part with all of the units using our formula, length times width. The length would be 1, 2, 3 square units, and the width would be 1, 2, 3. And using our formula, 3 times 3 would equal 9. So we found out the area of one part of our rectangle. Since we know the total length of our rectangle is 5 units, and this part is 3 units, we can just subtract 5 minus 3 equals 2. The missing length to this rectangle would be 2. In order to find the width would be pretty easy since we know this side of a rectangle is 3 units, and since they're the same length, this side would also be 3 units. Now, in order to make this a little easier to visualize, I'm just going to draw in the missing squares. Like so. There are 2 square units here and 3 square units here. Now, take a second using the formula for area, length times width, go ahead and find the area of the second side of the rectangle. So the length would be 2 times the width, just 3 units. We know 2 times 3 equals 6. Now, just for fun, let's just find out the total area. And we can find out the total area of both of these parts of our rectangle by just adding. We're going to add 9 plus 6. 9 plus 6. Let's count together. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 9 plus 6 equals 15. That is our total area. Now let's take a look at our answer choices to see which one would equal 15 square units. So A is 3 times 3 times 5. Now let's just solve this together. 3 times 3 we know is 9, And 9 times 5 would be 45. So A would not be your answer, since 45 is not equal to 15. Take a look at B. 3 times 2 times 5. Let's do 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is 6. And then 6 times 5 would be 30. And 30 is not equal to 15, so B would not be our answer. Now all we have left is C and D, beginning with C. 2 times 3. We know that 2 times 3 equals 6. Times, then 3 times 3. We know 3 times 3 equals 9. And 6 times 9 is 54. And 54 is not equal to 15, so C would not be your answer. All we have left is D, but let's make sure D is correct. So 2 times 3 we know is 6. Just bringing up the plus sign. 6 plus, and we know 3 times 3 is 9. 6 plus 9 equals 15. So we know D is our answer. Good job, guys. I hope you're following along at home. Go ahead and give yourselves a pat on the back. And please make sure to join me on Friday for another application problem. Thank you.